O da 3 gün, evet. Ona hazırlanacağız önümüzdeki süreçte.
Tamam annem.
Tamam
Çok
anneciğim.
böyle gene böyle bir şekilde sakin ol.
Tamam anneciğim. Var mı bir isteğin? Bizim size çok isterim. Çok severim sizi.
Tamam, çok seviyorum. Seni aşkım, çok öpüyorum.
Hadi gidelim, görüşürüz.
Görüşürüz bebeğim. Bay bay.
Tonight, every moment is a battle.
Hello guys, let's go.
Rotation is a question.
It's gonna be a battlefield today, bro.
Every decision is a risk, and every mistake, a dream fading away. It's not just 2 tickets to the grand finals.
2 tickets,
It's not
crazy.
just 8 dreams trying to stay alive. It is 64 of the best players in the world fighting to reach the grand finals of the PUBG Mobile Global Championship.
Crazy.
Only 2 will rise. 14 will fall. No resets. No lifelines.
Bro,
No
what the?
second chances.
No
on
second
the
chances,
final
just the
day
last game,
of
bro.
last
Jeez.
chance.
This is gonna be hard, bro.
The stage is set. The tension is undeniable.
This is gonna be hard.
Now
Everybody
the
like this stream, guys. Good morning.
reality sinks in. This is the cruelest cut in the entire championship. We aren't fighting for points anymore. We're fighting for survival.
Yeah,
No
fighting
more
for
bracket,
survival,
no
bro.
Tomorrow, just 6 matches to make it to the grand finals. I'm Hot Juice.
Only fighting
Here
for
with
survival,
Max
everybody.
and
Please like this stream, guys.
Guys, this is serious business. Right after today, 14 teams are going home. Max, how are you feeling going into the last day of Last Chance?
I want to say I'm feeling excited, but I'm feeling scared because these teams, 14 of them, they're going home after today. It's going to be rough, and that intro was so epic from Seven. It already felt like we're already in the grand final.
It's
It's going to be intense, and at the end, only 2 more squads will be making it to our finals here in Bangkok.
Good morning, everybody in the
I'm so
chat,
nervous
guys.
for all of these
We
teams.
on the
We
last
saw
chance.
some great performances right out of the
Oh,
gate
today? No,
yesterday.
Matelo.
We saw
Who's
some
up with
not
Matelo?
so good ones as well. So I'm just like, who is actually going to be able to do this? 6 games left until we have our complete lobby for the grand finals. Jukes, I'm just really nervous about today.
Oh, I mean, all these teams have to be here because
Wow.
I mean, they have
So,
sacrificed
landscape?
so much, an entire year's worth of work just to get to this point right here, right now. And it's 6 games to decide your fate. You got to come out the gate swinging, Max, man, especially because we're going into Rondo. I need you to break it down for everyone out there, just how important this first game is.
I mean, this first game is going to be so important for literally every single squad, especially we did see during the interviews yesterday, everyone seems like they want to commit to the Rondo hot drop. And we're going to be seeing here, test track 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐸 Factory. You can see on the minimap, there's a big clump of teams over there. And it got so absolutely wild. And I'm not going to lie, 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐸, I think this is the biggest hot drop in PUBG Mobile esports history. And that could only happen here on Rondo.
It really could, and I don't disagree. I think this is the biggest one we've ever seen, and what a start to the last chance it was. I'm really hoping we see that again, just for the pure entertainment value. But, you know, it's not just that value that we're looking for as well. It's all those points that it's
what's up, guys?
to get at the beginning of the first game. I mean, that is going to be a massive, massive boost in morale for any of these teams. I mean, we were looking at, you know, 𝐼𝐸𝐸 winning that first game, and then, you know, they're still top of the leaderboard coming into day 2. So any one of these teams that might have fallen off a little bit yesterday, Inner Circle, Falcons, Burmese Ghouls, Wolves, any of them could have a really good game, really good hot drop in this first Rondo and be set for the rest of the day.
Yeah, I mean, we had, what, 90 somewhat eliminations during that Rondo game, right? If we have an even bigger hot drop with even more teams involved.
Good morning, everybody in chat, please. Like the stream, guys.
100 elimination game on Rondo, which would be magnificent. They're going on some of these later on clips on these replays. I know, 𝐿𝐴𝐵𝐵, you want to talk about them a little bit later on here, 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐸, but that Miramar, the lack of scouting, the first one in particular, second one was good, but the first one, that did hinder their chances a little bit.
I'm so confused by that. I thought we knew by now that that road is just you shall not pass road at any circumstance if the zone goes there. Yeah, because there's cliffs and all sorts, and no, don't do that. But anyway, we move on, right? We just hope that doesn't happen again. We move on, and we look forward to the next day as we see some epic shots coming through here. Influence Rage, another team, Jukes, that we would like to see a tiny bit more from their team.
Yeah, we did look us, man.
The top 2. They had a great day yesterday, but I just want to see just a teeny bit more, just a little bit more of that consistency, because I feel like as well they had some pretty rough games as well yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, you got to clutch it up here and now. I think these first few games are going to be the big deciding factor of who makes it
I can make it on audio,
especially when it comes to Rondo. To reiterate, right?
I'm coming, guys.
A crazy amount of hot drops on day 1. For me personally, looking at these leaderboards, Max, from 10th place on down, like what do you have to lose at this point? Why wouldn't you send 3 players down to the center of the map and try your best to soak up some crazy points to make a crazy comeback happen, right?
Yeah, I mean, fully agreed. I think that if you're
why can I be so strong?
This Rondo is going to be setting the pace for the entirety of this second day of Last Chance. And you know what? You have so many possible eliminations in the 𝐿𝐴𝐸𝐸 Factory. Maybe you want to try and get involved.
Yo, I found out you there now.
Maybe you can do like Team Flash, right, 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐸, which actually didn't get involved in the fight early on. They third-partied 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐸 after the fight kind of cooled off and just picked up a few eliminations here and there. So actually,
good morning, everybody in chat, guys. If you're on the stream, like, bro. After 𝐼𝐸𝐸𝐸, yeah, they are from Indonesia. Yeah, exactly.
𝐿𝐴𝐸𝐸𝐸 Factory.
No, that's a really good point, especially when, you know, you've just come off of a hot drop. Yes, you might have a lot of loot, but at the same time, you're wounded, you're trying to bandage up, you need a little bit of time to reset. And if a team like Flash timed that really, really well, that could spell the end of any of the teams that survived the hot drop. So it is really nice to see some teams be opportunistic in that way, and I wonder if we'll see more of that going into this first map.
But we've got to keep in mind, 𝐼𝐸𝐸𝐸 won the first Rondo of yesterday. They're currently in the lead, healthy lead, 58 points currently. If they do it again, hot Jukes, if we see another chicken dinner with maybe a few more eliminations this time on Rondo, they're going to look so comfortable, so confident for the rest of the
You're my favorite, yo. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm trying to say something. You guys should watch it. I'm trying to say something this time, bro.
𝐼𝐸𝐸𝐸 are going to be looking so bloody good for these 6 matches.
Oh, it could be.
Oh, you're 10 years old? That's crazy, man.
I mean, we've seen so many
10 years old playing the game? Wow. That is wow, bro.
It's possible, right? With how crazy it's going to be, I'll tell you what, there's 2 teams in particular that I'm really keeping my eyes on here, right? It's Burmese Ghouls and 𝐿𝐴𝐵𝐵 Gaming. You know that come Aaron Gale time. 𝐿𝐴𝐵𝐵 definitely going to bring it back.
I feel like we're trying to just steal, Blank's vibe at this point. We're sitting the Burmese Ghouls too much with that deep voice. But no, Burmese Ghouls, you know what? I'm actually so impressed with this team because this is a team that I feel like some people had mild expectations with going into this PMGC season. And I feel like 𝐞𝐥𝐸, they've just been getting so much more confident as every single game happens. And you can really see on the Rango, as you already said right there, 𝐻𝐸𝐸𝐶, they're looking so powerful. So, hey, Burmese Ghouls,
Well, I
keeping the
know,
hopes of
bro.
Myanmar alive once again and making it to the grand final.
Yeah,
We
I
one
freaking
hell
allow
of an
this shit,
achievement.
bro.
It really would, and I feel like as well, this is one of the good things of actually going through every single.
Bro,
stage,
you
right?
made it
Because
to
if they had
YouTube,
gone
bro.
straight to
My
finals, I
second
don't
was
think they
watch
would have done as
channel.
well as if they
Really?
can go through
That's
last
crazy.
chance and go to finals that way.
Bro,
Because
I'm the second most
confidence
watched
we see
channel on
out
your
of them
list.
growing
Wow,
and
that
just them
is
getting far more
massive, bro.
comfortable has been
Trust
really,
me.
really nice.
That
You know,
is
put
massive.
Upside
I swear to
Weibo,
God, that
feel
is
like
massive.
Actually, this is the
Thank you so
flip
much for the
side is
support,
Weibo
bro. Appreciate it, man.
have struggled having to go through all of the stages.
Man, I
feel
appreciate
like,
it, bro.
Honestly, like we
Thank
were
you so
talking about
much.
it, right? It's like, what is going on with them? Because they're super inconsistent. But when they have a good
Right
game,
now,
they have
guys,
really
I
good
want
games. They
Weibo
show
to
us
be on the
how
top
smart they
because
can
I want to
really
support
be.
those guys
And I really
a lot
honestly feel
because those
like
guys are really
this is
trying the
second
Weibo, the
guessing an idea because
WSD.
the players can
Those guys
rally
are
as long as
trying
make
the
those
fucking
decisions
best,
really
honestly,
quickly,
bro.
but
Trust
you
me.
can see where the decisions come really late, and even though the execution of those decisions is good, it's either the wrong decision or they just come way too late. So I really hope that Weibo are able to actually just kind of rally a little bit and get on with it and get those decisions done. Go with your gut.
I know what the issue is with Weibo, guys. I've cracked the code. Is the fact that they only get second place. The Sook curse is real. They only get second place. Weibo, no, if they can get a win, 𝐻𝐸𝐸𝐶, they're qualifying. They need to break the curse right now in the last chance.
Oh, let's see if they could do it. But you know what, guys? Before we get started, we got to give a big thank you, of course, to the 𝐼𝐸𝐸𝐿 GT30 series, the official gaming phone of PMGC 2025. Engineered for precision, performance, and victory. Empowering every gamer to hashtag be the one and hashtag outplay the rest on the global stage. Thank you, 𝐼𝐸𝐸𝐿, everybody putting this together. It's been a long road to get here.
Wait, why?
And
I
we
can't
only got
hide it, bro.
6
What the
more
hell?
matches left.
Okay,
And,
let me just
you
do
know,
this.
we've been talking about it from the get-go here, how important these first few games is, Max, because if we see a couple teams create such a large point gap, it is going to demoralize this lobby towards these last few games entirely, right? So one thing I'm really looking forward to is seeing the adaptability of squads.
Wait, what's going on?
I
We
don't wanna
laggy?
just see teams like play the normal game and hope for the best. I want to see them adjust their performance to try and get top 2 because it's top 2 or nothing, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, actually, I'm really happy you bring up that topic about adaptability. One team that I want to see adapt a little bit more in a significant fashion is Loops. Great first day, right? Currently in 4th position. But they're all about the eliminations. And you know what? Eliminations alone aren't going to carry you to victory. They're not going to punch your ticket for the grand finals. Loops.
Bro, you guys
more
can't believe
late
my
game
stream
finishes.
just
Top
stopped on
5,
YouTube,
which
bro,
is making
on
me so
TikTok.
happy for Loops. I mean, Rafina was an MVP, right? Yesterday.
My
which is
stream just stopped,
unexpected
like, for
me,
real.
At least, 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐸𝐿. So Loops, if we see them increase that survival time just a little bit more. I
My
keep
stream
finding out
just
the way
stopped,
they were
bro.
doing in day
I think
one.
my internet
I
is
think top
bad.
2 is
Something is
definitely
wrong with the
cards for
internet,
squad.
guys.
I
Some-
really agree with that. I
something
wanna
is wrong with the
say as
internet,
well,
guys.
You know, another team I'm kind of looking for is going to be sort of Inner Circle and Wolves. Falcons as well.
Is it
they're
laggy?
getting honorable
Because
mention
something's
here
wrong with my
because Falcons
internet.
and Wolves, both of them had
My
a really
stream
great
just
Miramar
stopped
win
on
Miramars,
TikTok.
But the rest of the games, we didn't see that much from either of the teams. And so I'd like to see just a bit more presence. I think that's something I keep repeating over.
Oh,
the
no
stages,
lag.
but
All right,
it's
let me
true,
restart the
right?
TikTok
You wanna
then.
see this
You cannot restart TikTok.
presence in these games in the late stages because it's not necessarily aggression that we're looking for because we don't want you to be rash with it. We don't want you to just go in guns blazing and that's it, right? We want you to have presence. It's aggression in how you challenge teams and how you maneuver teams and how you set your presence is a huge factor. And so far, we haven't seen that much from Falcons, Wolves, or Inner Circle, which is crazy to say because Inner Circle, I feel, when they play very well, has some of the best presence we've seen globally.
All right,
So
see, my
for me,
camera,
I have to say, hey,
my camera
Inner
is
Circle,
black.
You need to
What
step
is
up the presence
this?
game here.
Why the
It's
camera
really
is so
strange for me
black,
to
bro?
say, but it's
What's
true,
going on?
especially in this
Yeah.
final day.
I think I'm gonna
I mean,
reset
actually, you
it.
bring up a few of those
Everything's
teams
so
in a
black.
circle.
Why?
The hot drop in the 𝐿𝐸𝐸𝐿. Team Falcons also in the hot drop in the 𝐿𝐸𝐸𝐸𝐸, right?
Why this
they're
camera
not
is so
teams that-
black, bro?
They could be, unfortunately, still not present after that Rondo game, depending on how it goes. Of course, hopefully they'll go for the 3-1 split. You know what? I want to quickly talk about Team Falcons. They've had an amazing Miramar. Sure, not quite a win because Wolves just stole it away in a very odd fashion, but who could predict that, right? The circle kind of screwed them over. But a second place, 16 eliminations, and Novalo said it during the interview, right? it was off the back of a very
Something's wrong with the internet, bro.
drop
Like
right
the
into the northern
internet,
side of
the
Los
TikTok
Leones.
stream is so laggy,
And by
bro.
doing so, they don't lose
I don't
players.
get
And this
it.
has been my biggest gripe with this team, 𝐞𝐥𝐸, that they keep losing just one player, sometimes two players on that transition. I don't know if it's an 𝐼𝐸𝐸ling issue or if there's like they just have a small amount of scouting done during the rotations, but losing those players hurt them so much that the one time they had a late game finish, 𝐞𝐥𝐸, is their biggest game of the tournament. Come on, Falcons, we know you can do it. More of that, please.
Guys,
Well,
this
yeah,
Rondo is gonna
exactly.
deter
And
me a
it's
lot,
something we
guys.
saw from
Rondo is gonna
other
deter
teams,
me a
right?
lot because
Virtus
this
Pro
team
comes to mind,
have
for
to
instance.
like
kept
they
losing
need to
teams,
step
losing
up like
players
really
early
bad, bro.
on, and then when they
Oh
had
my
all four,
God,
they
what
were
is wrong with
actually doing
TikTok
really,
now?
really well. It's the same
Ah.
story for Falcons, and it would be really
What is wrong
nice
with
to maybe
TikTok, bro?
just
The
adjust
TikTok
some
is
of those
just laggy.
rotations,
What's
or
going on
maybe
with
don't
TikTok,
go for those
bro?
risky
Ski, what's
rotations.
this?
They rotate a little bit more compactly, speedily. You know, go quickly to zone. I think if you hesitate a little too much in this lobby,
I don't know
it's
why my
got
camera
this
changed.
Weird balance of, you know, playing for position and also being very aggressive this lobby. It's very different from the group red that we saw, for instance. So I feel like maybe just having those quicker rotations and rotating a little bit more together.
Oh
would be
my
much
God,
better for
guys, something's wrong with
Well, you definitely see
with my
those little
TikTok, guys.
adjustments,
I
right?
don't get
Especially
it.
from the top
It's just
9
laggy,
teams,
bro.
Because they could definitely make it into top 2. Now, I just do want to preface
Shit
this,
is
right?
just
When it comes to
laggy.
the
What's
10th
going on with the
place team,
internet, bro?
Alliance, they're currently 25 points behind second. So for 10th place on
What
down,
is
this
this?
is do or die, match number 1, right? If we don't see a 10th place team, Max, on down win this Rondo, it's over for them, right?
I don't know why it's there.
Yeah,
Why
you
is
wanna- but
stipulated
again,
on
it's
that, bro?
dependent on, do you want to try and just get into the late game and get a win?
All right, guys, let me
Points,
let me
you
just
wanna go
reset the
full
TikTok because I
crazy
don't know what is
Afro
going
mode
on
and
with
go to Neos.
TikTok right
I
now.
know I sound like a broken record. I mentioned
My
Neos every
TikTok
2
is just
seconds, but
laggy.
It's going to be a huge opening factor for the second day. And if a team gets, you could literally have a team 𝐞𝐿𝐴 get 10+ points in minute 5, which is
I'm gonna
way
check
too
what is
massive.
wrong with my camera, bro.
Yeah,
Because
it's
everything is so
gonna be a
freaking dark.
crazy thing to see. If
I don't get
a
it.
team can pull it out the bag. The other thing we don't want to see very quickly is, you know, teams actually targeting those solos on the 3-1 split and Rondo, right? That would be huge, and it'd be a
Hey,
great
fuck.
strat for certain teams. And so I think a lot of these teams are going to have to really think about that going into 𝐞𝐥𝐸.
Well, let's see what's gonna happen, folks. First game of the last day of Last Chance, it's Rondo. Are we gonna see the craziest hot drop in esports history? Or will these teams let fate decide? John Allen and Blake, let's see.
All right, guys, let's go, let's go, let's go.
It's feeling toasty today. 𝐿𝐸𝐸𝐸 over on the desk. Thank you so much for leading us in. Guys, the analyzing is done for now. We'll be getting back into it. Maybe they need to analyze how I can say that one better. But test track, 𝐞𝐥 Factory. Let's analyze that. I promise I could say that word. It's like, sound like I'm trying to say pineapple in various
Yeah.
European languages.
This shit is so black, bro.
Oh dear. Oh, I think.
There you go. You were actually absolved of all of that. You were absolved of all of that. Yeah.
I made a
You were
big deal
absolved
of
of all
it.
of
Oh,
that.
well.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just sounded like you were fine with yourself. What
Yeah.
happened there was basically like a small raccoon came to my room and just like wrapped himself round the bike. It was not my
Look,
fault.
let's talk about the hot drop because it's happening right now. We can talk about your raccoon later because 𝐸𝐸𝐸 dropping onto 𝐞𝐥 Factory. They're popping off on the rooftops already.
Yeah, this is the
He
first match,
going
guys.
to
This is the
stay
first match,
toasty
everybody.
here. Ramsey's around the corner, finds the first with the auto shotty as well. Pops the reload, looks for more, but is set down across the way. Hardboy wants to control the angle, may be able to find the defense on his teammates. Loops are here as well. 𝐿𝐴𝐴 wants to play the top of the tables, all desperate for that ascension, and 𝐿𝐸𝐸𝐸 2 more rounds, 1 more shell, not gonna matter. Pick up a resupply there, is able to finish off 2 points early for the Boars, but 𝐿𝐴𝐴 in a circle. 𝐿𝐸𝐸𝐸, Loops, all sit around this area.
You can see though the flash, they didn't care for it. They did not care for it. So it was still a pretty big hot drop. Not the hugest we've seen, but Still a lot of teams dropping here, and it seems to be teams and squads that really want to shake things up a little bit. 𝐿𝐴𝐵O is definitely an interesting one. I think 𝐿𝐴𝐵O is probably the more interesting.
Guys, is my camera okay now? Is the camera good? Are we good with the camera now?
So a little bit of
Everything good on camera?
Curious. Now,
is everything good on camera, everybody?
If they were watching back the games, they would have seen that the Flash actually got quite a lot of points off the back of 𝐞𝐥 Factory, just as like a solo or a duo. Who were just holding out players as they attempted to leave from 𝐞𝐥. They are now just down to order, but I think that...
All right, let's go, guys. The camera is good. Please like the stream. All right, let's go. Let's go. I don't know why it was so dark, like, for some reason, bro. I was getting darker, bro.
Close towards test track. Doran on the inside. No elims yet, but a knock found. Not gonna.
Something's wrong with the TikTok is not trying to work.
The Wolves denied an opportunity to earn some points in a circle, losing another.
TikTok is not working, guys. I don't know what's going on. TikTok is so laggy.
And Seven actually has highlighted.
And I'm trying to stream on TikTok also.
About this hot
so guys, please like the stream. Everybody, let's do this.
By the way, we were in a group chat together. No big deal. But the Falcons, they've backed off this hot drop.
Yeah, they opted not to go for it. They headed down towards the southeast side, towards 𝐶𝐤. I mean, to be fair, the Falcons have been losing this multiple times, so why risk it? Try and just play that late game. I think that the Burmese Ghouls, right, they're in 6th place. They're doing fantastically well from that position. How to find this elim, that's the real question. But I think Falcons need to play more like the Burmese Ghouls. I think that you play to your strength, and Burmese Ghouls' strength is that as a 4, they're really good. They can close out end games.
Oh my god, internet is very bad. What is this, bro?
Anyone, because I don't think that they're extremely confident in their 4v4s and in closed spaces, but when it comes to controlling area, I think they love to do that. So yeah, I think for the Burmese Ghouls, they make the right choice there to continue playing like that. And Falcons, if they are able to emulate, they'll do well off the back of it.
That will hopefully be able to see them a little bit closer. They have that massive.
All right, guys. I don't know what is going on, bro.
Did come second in the end. This
my TikTok is not coming up. Like I can't stream it. I don't know what's going on.
Well, Boar's doing pretty well. Teams like
something's really wrong with TikTok, bro. Like for real.
Right now, but with Loops on 1, oh dear, they're stuck in this hot drop blank.
Really
this is nasty.
Going on, bro.
Loops in 3rd place right now, but they've got a lot of 𝐸𝐸 bearing down upon them. They've overcommitted potentially to this hot drop.
Yeah, it's a big overcommit. It's probably come from the fact that a player on the outside got knocked down. And this is the risk you run a lot of times. Even if you go for the 3-1, there's a risk that your player on an outpost does get taken out. And on 𝐞𝐥 Factory, I think a lot of teams are kind of willing and understanding that likely all 3 of their members are going to die in that location. It's very rare you win that out. And if you do, I think you also understand that you also got a little bit lucky to win that out.
The challenge in a circle. Are going to win it though. They are still as 4, and actually 𝐼𝐞 still stepping in the 𝐞𝐥 Factory. The rest of 𝐼𝐞, they're all the way out on the northwest side blank. They've got a recall out to the northwest side of the circle, so it is just 𝐼𝐞 seeing how many points he can get. Team Flash also racking up 1 or 2 against Influence Rage. This is after a rotate as well. The recalls might be a little bit shabby. The Team Flash,
guys, like the stream, guys.
Nice and topped up, but 𝐿𝐴𝐵 around the corner. In the meantime, though, it's still, in my mind, all about what.
All right, guys, I'm live streaming on TikTok and YouTube. The 2 of Last Chance, the PMGC. So join me.
Yeah,
and let's support the teams. Let's go.
Rigo fall into the trap of letting Rosemary die first again, but there is immediate clapback from the rest of the squad over towards 𝐿𝐴𝐵O, which gets a little bit awkward now, right? Where you have order. And I think that the rest of the players that they are
guys like the stream, guys.
On 𝐿𝐴𝐵O's side. Not sure.
Bro, what the game?
I think because they diverted, they are struggling now.
A nade in from Vitinho again, looking for order.
What's he need, bro?
Last few stragglers in 𝐞𝐥 Factory would be brilliant. He's able to find another. The rest of his team are now back. Where did that recall come from? Okay, sneaking that one on through. Loops able to stay up as 4, and that is huge news for them. We're going to cut over towards the Gen G fight with Team Flash right now. Both teams have got an outpost not committed to this fight, but 𝐿𝐴𝐵 coming in actually commits Gen G fully to this engagement. With just tops remaining, though, you've got to think this is probably going to go well for them. They may lose one, they may lose two, but they can't afford to do so. Tops hopping around on the pagoda, looking for the shots down the stairs. It's
that's crazy, bro.
Tops going down. Flash with one on the outside.
All right, guys, we are live streaming the last chance, the day 2. So, guys, please join and come support. Thank you.
Lacking.
Hey, I'm about to post a video on TikTok. I don't know what is wrong with TikTok right now. My TikTok is not.
Their players back in action. Already got a boatload of points. Taking down the majority of Influence Rage. Not before they got that recall off. That's all the way towards the eastern side of the map, though. So a little bit of a longer rotate Influence Rage because of that. I do think that the Flash would like to reclaim this position. And I think that the players are much closer than 𝐿𝐴 maybe assumes.
They are back up. 14 Flash.
Correct.
Staying as 4. Vitinho, we're back on board with him, and he's still got his teammates, but he wants to keep scrapping it out. He's on 4 elims already. Well, the team is on 4 elims already, and the nade should bring them up to 5. I don't think 𝐿𝐴 are going to be able to get this res. It's quite a long path, and the cross is treacherous. He's out in the open, though. Oh, just about makes the cross, has to hit the deck right behind it, but crawls away. Doesn't quite connect to the cover. And a little bit overzealous on the run out there. A nice pickup for 𝐿𝐴.
There's a great fight going on, by the way. Is that the Flash actually do find the shots over towards 𝐿𝐴, and 𝐿𝐴 were caught slacking there. In the meantime, the rest of Flash are also taking a fight with Papa Supermassive. So the Flash is putting up points left, right, and center, currently in 2nd place. So definitely trying to redeem themselves from their group red performance, because they did perform very well. I think that they slowed down quite a bit towards the end of that tournament, but I also do feel bad for them on that final
guys, like the
game
stream, guys. Let's go. Like the stream, like the stream, guys. Everybody.
That's their only hope.
Please like the stream, guys.
They were suddenly injected with this warrior's will to take down the Flash. Ended up being 𝐸arena to get ahead of both of them, just because of how focused 𝐻𝐻𝐻 was on taking down the Flash.
A team that's closest to getting eliminated right now is Papa Supermassive. With the circle shifting southwest, 𝐿𝐴 is trapped between inner circle and boards. He is probably going to be able to make it out, but it's going to be dangerous on this northwestern edge. 1 player left, and he's darting out for a recall. In the meantime, Team Flash still hunting down. 𝐿𝐴 draws short. The momentum on the vehicle not quite there. Loops again, getting those recalls on board, but 𝐿𝐴 for Papa Supermassive yet to pull his team back to their full 4. Not too sure what he's diverting for. Maybe worried there's a player camping out on that recall, or wants to go for a different one, potentially on the western side. In the meantime, 𝐿𝐴 still under pressure. Will go down. Sprays from claws, and neither team can get away from one another right now on the northeast side.
Yeah, definitely struggling. I mean, it's kind of a back and forth here where 𝐿𝐴 is able to catch the Flash, and then suddenly the Flash.
What is wrong with TikTok now? What's going on with TikTok?
Bose doesn't quite find the first shot, so have to back off. There's a nice tag on the side of the car.
TikTok's not connecting, bro.
That's the correct play. Does limit the Flash's potential. There was also a shot down the hill. Actually, 𝐿𝐴 high and dry, and now Win needs to send out very quickly. They can get ahead of this, though. They can get over towards Bamboo and actually pick themselves up the recall in front of 𝐿𝐴. But they've got to be quick.
That's what they're doing right now. Win is already on his way. So far, blank, as the recalls do come through for Papa Supermassive. They were branching out to the recall just northwest of Yaotin, and they will play in there rather than playing up from the northwest side. I suppose you know there's a lot of teams around the area. You want to rotate further south. Why not do it as one? Save the damage from the blue zone for the rest of your roster. Playing on that side. Circle. On your screens, you could see there's the recalls for Team Flash on the northeast side. And 𝐿𝐴 do need to be careful on their step-in. Will not be free of danger for them. We'll see where we're going to go. A little bit closer to stadium. Alliance in the middle. Alter Ego. Control.
Yo, what's up, bro? How you guys doing, man?
That is a pretty powerful spot.
What's up? Long time no see. Yo, what's up, my G?
There isn't all that many in this squad at the moment. We have 64 players, which I know, very surprising considering the amount of limbs we've seen go through.
You guys on TikTok, I have no idea what's going on right now, bro. I have no freaking idea what's going on. I have no idea what's going on. Everything is just laggy, bro. Like literally laggy.
Big old stone pillar. Just seems to be like a lot of teams are starting to realize how strong these things are. Very good at isolating sightlines. You can also wrap around it multiple times. Only trouble is that sometimes you open up sightlines of the
I find a way for you now.
It can be a very fantastic team fight tool. So they are backing off. Godspeed does have an angle
how we go doing like this?
towards the eastern side of the circle.
Show
Even
the person go
fields, and
Tony.
to be fair, I've not really talked about this too much, but we are heading over towards the fields, by the way. We still have stadium and play over on the north side, which has,
yeah, they wait for you, Sean.
right in the center of it. It's a bit awkward to get in there to get that done as a solo. But
Shall we go and find back outside?
Fields are such a
Eh?
tremendously
You go and find back outside.
play. 𝐿𝐸𝐸 is attempting to
Why said I find back? I will send him.
I think it's 2 compounds right there. I believe it's 2 compounds that are holding around the recall beacon, so they have the majority of control. This could be a great game for 𝐿𝐸𝐸.
I mean, and what a time to have it as well with the top 2
Guys,
spots.
is the stream okay, guys?
So
I think the
hotly
internet
contested.
is
Remember,
very
there's
bad.
only 6 matches to play today. Getting a massive.
I think the internet is bad, guys.
Brilliant. That is
Maybe
what
I'm
teams
gonna
will be looking
reset.
for, big
I'm gonna
matches
restart
here.
the Wi-Fi.
And for a lot of teams towards the bottom,
I think I'm gonna reset the Wi-Fi because
we're talking about them.
the internet
for
is
a
not
lot of
that
teams
good,
towards
bro.
the bottom, this is the last chance to come up big in a match and jump up to even give yourself an opportunity to chase towards the top 2 spots. I mean, for 𝐞𝐸𝐸, 6 elims at the start. It's great, but they need to get, 20 pointers here in order to jump back into competition. It's just not happening in my eyes, though. It's really not. And on the east side, they're going to have a tough time pushing past both.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna use it.
Team Flash.
I'm gonna use a Wi-Fi.
I think my biggest issue right now is that the Flash has 6 elims, 𝐿𝐸𝐸 has 4, and a strong spot. And the Flash, I feel like they're not slowing down, they're not stopping. They're starting to cut ahead. Even the teams that I think would be chasing is like Weibo, for instance, and they've got that strong position over towards the western side. Great shots from Flash again. Bose takes down 𝐷𝐸𝐸. 𝐸𝐸𝐸 kind of backed off that position on the northeast side now. Definitely struggling. Even 𝐵𝐸𝐸's getting involved over towards 𝐸𝐸𝐸. But yeah, I think the Flash is just getting ahead. And as our 𝐿𝐸𝐸𝐸,
Yeah, I know it's little laggy. I want to check
chicken dinner this game.
if I can change the Wi-Fi. I want to check if I can change the Wi-Fi, guys. It's a lot of laggy right now. Lag is so bad. I want to change the Wi-Fi.
That is rough. That's a very hard shift, but even so,
I want to change the Wi-Fi.
Circle, 2 teams that are towards the top of the tables anyway. I think the bottom of the tables are just sort of bowing out now.
Maybe. 𝐸𝐸𝐸, though, going out with a bit of a bang against Team Flash on this one. 6 elims found. Pretty decent stuff from the hot drop and giving Team Flash a run for their money. Actually getting an elim there. Team Flash not going to be able to get a recall on this one. Rotating over to Stadium feels like a bad move. And playing on as 3. Not great, but 9 elims blank. And you can't say fairer than that. We'll see if 𝐿𝐸𝐸𝐸 are able to transition into this circle, and I think that is the major change of dynamic. And actually, Falcons are ahead of the curve on this rotate. They're getting in there nice and quick. Oh, maybe into the wrong place, though.
Yeah, I mean, you're attempting to just kind of get ahead of the curve here. But for the Falcons, this was very much what I would like to call an 𝐿𝐸𝐸𝐸 push there, right? Or an inner circle push. You just send it sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't work. In that case, it absolutely did not work. We're down to 1 player on a sliver of HP. It's awkward.
𝐸𝐸𝐸, Mapra Supermassive. Again, 2 middle pack teams clashing at the... The moment, 𝐸𝐸𝐸 definitely in the driver's seat of this fight. Easy for Bad Boy. Ooh, takes a lot of damage from the nade, but not nearly as much as Glory. 𝐿𝐸𝐸𝐸 with the nade. Last player to stand for Mapra Supermassive. He was able to pull them all back up earlier on, but will it all be for naught against 𝐸𝐸𝐸 here? Easy for Bad Boy. Ramses playing the rock. 𝐿𝐸𝐸𝐸 has the info from his down teammates. There's a player up top, but he can't. Too confusing. And Loops are here to party too. Easy for Bad Boy. You can't waste any time now. Loops are going to run you straight over.
This is so bad, bro.
Their position on the table and try and catch up to Team Flash, who are streaking out to a lead.
Ramsey's backing off here, but he's going low on the sideline. Some great nades at the moment from Loops. But it is 9ZGloben also joining in onto this one. 𝐿𝐸𝐸𝐸 finding shots over towards the 𝐵𝐸𝐸𝐸s. That's with 2 players as well. That's a really fantastic hold from 𝐿𝐸𝐸𝐸. It's very rough for them.
Nades over the loop from 9ZG. Ravinia caught Out on the smoke peak there, able to find the back of an enemy. Spray down at range with the auto shotty.
What is wrong with this internet, bro?
Spin right now, but only just about able to be handled. Remix now looking for the challenge, and Loops may be drawn short. The picture is with the Burmese schools and all through the screen and through an Arcred able to find
that was crazy.
Loops. They will fall down. The chase is stopped short, and Arcred the ones to do so. 𝐿𝐸𝐷 as well played their part. It's a lot of teams towards the tops who are straggling. It's all really up to Weibo to catch Team
Yo,
Flash.
thanks for the follow, bro. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm trying to set us this stream very well.
Able to get the final point.
Don't like the fact that it's lagging so bad.
It is classic alter ego greed. They send a 2-2 split. They leave 2 behind over towards that building, hoping to catch players coming in. They send 2 up front to try and challenge for Weibo's position. It was too much. It was way too much for Rondo as well. It's likely by the time you get in towards this end of the game, it's going to be 4-man squads. You're not going up against 2-man squads like you would in Erangel. It's 4-man squads that are coming in. Aren't really stragglers at this stage of the game. Yeah, usually cut out around stage 3, stage 4. When you get to this point, it's the survivors of the lobby that are coming through to battle you out. So I think for Alter Ego, there was 2 options there. There was option 1, which was to fully send it over towards Weibo, try and control that eastern side position, knowing they're likely having a split over towards the west, or you hold all 4 over towards the building on the east. It did neither. Again, and it is happening too frequently.
Guys, let me change the Wi-Fi, guys. I'm gonna change the Wi-Fi. Let's see if it's gonna work. I don't like the lag.
The question is, how far can Weibo go? Because they are in command right now. A center position on this circle, controlling a lot of the open area in a circle with that chance as well on the western side with a decent chunk of it. I don't think Burmese schools make it out. It's a question of who picks up.
Guys, I just changed the Wi-Fi, man.
Anyone stop Team
Bro, what
Flash
is this, bro?
from earning double digits, going even further beyond than that, breaking their limits. On the northeast side, though, they do still have to push in, and they do, crucially, only have 3.
Still possible, though.
Are we still laggy, guys?
I think for the Flash, the amount of times they've gone down this game, and the amount of times they've picked themselves back up again, it's actually quite admirable how far they've got into this one. And with 9 elims, no less. Weibo, though, genuinely from this spot, if they continue playing smart and playing clean, they could vault towards the top.
Yeah, is this stream okay? Because I don't even know what to say right now, bro. What is this internet, man? God. This fucking internet, bro. For God's damn sake. What is going on with this thing? Guys, my internet is just going off and on. Like, I don't even know what to say, bro. It's just going off and on. Like, bro, it's crazy. See, no internet anymore.
They're on 8 elims right now, Black.
And I'm so angry, bro. I'm really angry, bro. I'm so freaking angry.
clean fights, very clean holds on the areas that needed to be looked towards. I think right now, I like this 3-1 split they're going for. I think they understand there's a lot of teams that want to work their way through on that south side, so they can deal with that first.
Our creds, yeah, they're going to go down there. And the placement points start to kick in now. For all our lone survivors, that's potentially big news. Single points can make all the difference. Influence Rage lose their final player. We were wondering how long he was going to stay alive. And Federal
all right, guys, let's go.
7th place. The Brazilians still next to each other on the tables. Alliance picking up another point. And again, the placements start to stack up. But Weibo yet to get another elim so far. Wars and Alliance in a bit of a deadlock though on the northern side. And
guys, I'm gonna restart this Wi-Fi, bro. Sorry, I'm going to restart it.
I mean, Inner Circle being on the west side, we haven't talked about them too much, but they hold a pretty strong position.
This is too much.
I like that 𝐞𝐤𝐸's already moved up. I think 𝐞𝐤𝐸 is, I think a lot of people focus on Falak a lot, but I do think that 𝐞𝐤𝐸 is an insane player. On a solo angle as well, he can be...
This is too much. I don't know what is just wrong with internet, bro. I just have no freaking idea of what is going on. No fucking idea what is going on, bro.
Unbelievable, where they'll just keep walking out into the same angle that they just got shot from. And it's happened too much that I will forgive it anymore. This happened before, I'm like, that's the heat of the moment. That's the heat of the moment for the boys. They're struggling. But it's just happening again and again. Funnily enough, it's happened the most versus Inner Circle as well. This is a great push from Inner Circle. Easy peasy. And like...
Bro, what the... Oh my god. So fucking angry, bro.
It's going to start to move. Havlik breaking out wide. A push forwards. The fight for the middle of the tables.
Yeah. What's up, bro?
What a play.
Mashallah. I would say we